The Diamondbacks invested big in Zack Greinke last season in hopes of finally becoming a competitive team. Greinke's slow start in an injury-ridden season left the D-backs with a huge gap in their pitching rotation that they were never able to comfortably replace, leaving a $206 million contract on the bench. Greinke is back on the mound this season, but the tone is different this time around. Instead of being the face of optimism, it's all about redemption. It's crucial that Greinke steps up and fills the role that he was unable to last year, the role that the Diamondbacks so desperately need him to fill. I'm joined by Tommy Stokke of FanRag Sports. Tommy, how crucial is it for Greinke to get it on a quick start this season?
Yeah, I think it's really important because the expectations for this team, they're certainly not going to be as high as they were last year, but I still think there's a quiet optimism around them. The front office came in, didn't make that many changes, so I think that's a sign that, look, we're going to give you guys a chance to see if you are a good team when healthy. Last year, they weren't healthy, so you really didn't get a full look at what they could be. So if Zack Greinke gets off to a poor start this year like he did last year, it's going to be a lot easier to look at him as a bust for the team around him to say, man, this just isn't working. But if he gets off to a good start and is the pitcher that they thought he was going to be, the pitcher that he certainly can be, that will lift everybody else up and becomes a situation where, okay, maybe we can be that good team that we think we can.
Absolutely. So let's fast forward to Diamondbacks opening day. They're playing the Giants. So we're going to see Madison Bumgarner and Zack Greinke. This is a huge game for Zack Greinke to get off on the right foot. Do you have any early predictions about this matchup?
If it was anything like last year, there's going to be a ton of home runs and it's not going to go well for the Diamondbacks. But as far as predictions, no, not necessarily. I mean, they're taking it slow with Greinke, and if there's a professional that you can trust with that, it's Zack Greinke. He's been around forever. He knows how to get his body right for this. So I'm drinking the Kool-Aid again. I think that they're going to be competitive. I think they're going to be good. How good remains to be seen. A lot of expectations around the Giants. The pitching matchup obviously will be heavily debated, but I think it's going to be a preview of the division, I think. Do I think that the Diamondbacks are the Giants? No, but they certainly have a chance to be competitive this year, which they weren't last year.
Exactly. So let's talk about another disappointing pitcher in the Diamondbacks organization, Shelby Miller. If he's able to rise to the potential that the Diamondbacks saw in him, do you think that they're going to have any more luck in that pitching rotation this season?
Yeah, he's going to be a huge part of it because last year, one of the worst ERAs in baseball. It'll almost feel like they're acquiring a whole new starting pitcher this year if he pitches to his potential. And I think that he will. I think that there was a lot of negative energy brought down from the front office on him last year. I don't think that will exist this time around. He'll be another guy that needs a fast start because if he starts off with 2-3 bad starts in a row, it's just human nature to all of a sudden think, crap, here we go again. So a fast start from him, a fast start from Zack Greinke will be important for both of them.
Exactly. And it seems like a long shot now, but what do you think it's going to take for the Diamondbacks to become a competitive team?
I think it's going to be just health. And if they can stay healthy, A.J. Pollock, they didn't have all of last season. David Peralta was hurt for a lot of last season. You get those two back, Pollock especially because he can fill a need in center field defensively. He does so many things well offensively. He's one of those 5-tool players. So I think just being healthy will be a really good start to finding out if you're a good team. They weren't healthy last year. That's why Dave Stewart said he should be back. Let me see what he can do with a full year with health. So maybe we're a year off of the high expectations that we had for him, but if they're healthy, I think that they can be competitive. Whether that means for a wild card spot, whether that means just around 500, I don't know yet. But like I said, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.